We are.
All right. Welcome to Indy for the Big Machine what is it? The I forgot the Big Machine Records.com 250 here at Indy today for the Shell Series. This is the 9th race of the season, if I'm not mistaken. And we have 64 laps set out for us in this race today. And so let's do it. Indy last time we went here was pretty fun, and this track is always just a blast to go to with the high speeds and also vicious wrecks. That's something we have to keep an eye out for today. So let's go through the starting lineup.
We saw it yesterday.
Oh yeah, go continue, Connor. Sorry.
We saw it yesterday. Torax literally got punted over the pit wall.
That's true. But yeah, let's go through the starting lineup, and we'll do this row by row. So I'll do the first row, Connor, you do the second, and we'll just go like that. So anyways, starting on pole is the 00 of Lucky Noko and the 23 of Zach.
Behind them will be the 21 of Torak and the 65 of Max Molina.
Then you have King Barnabas in the 97 and Giuseppe in the 74.
Followed by the 29 of Mark and the 99 of Truex Fan.
Then just behind them is the 90 of Matthew Hill and the 33 of Professor Prost.
And the 84 will be Patrick Miller, and the 19 is Sean Ard.
Then the 55 is Braden, and just to his outside is the 54 of Neon Rider.
Then you got the 56 of Last NASCAR Fan and the 4 of Josh.
Then it is the 44 Hector Daniel and the 24 of Pavo.
Next up is the 91 of Hamlin Fan and the 7 of Kyle.
Then it is the 60 of Miko and the 95 of Warrior Cat.
Behind him is the 45 of Byrne and the 67 of Austin Plays.
Then it is the 25 of Byron Fan and the 14 of Connor.
You were looking at the wrong row.
I'm sorry, 25 of Byron Fan, the 8 of Super Destroyer.
Then it is the 46 of Craig Pockris and the 14 of Ottercat.
Okay. Then is the 06 of Deuce Castroneves and the 0 of Xavier, who won in Kansas.
And the 26 of Latvian Menace and the 5 of Santi Messi.
Then is the 35 of NASCAR Fanatic and the 94 of Chase Clyde.
And next up is I just realized there's no name on that banner. Whatever.
Yeah.
Whatever. Next up is the 63 of Springfield winner David Kreutz and the 36 of Quadruped.
Yeah, I'll fix the no name after the race. But anyways, then is the 07 of Zevel and the 78 of Quad Kid Boy.
Next up is the 76 of Henry McHarrold and the 52 of Savage Toy Show.
Towards the back, and rounding it out will be the 98 of Connor Hahn and the 20 of Loading. 64 laps from Indy, sunny skies. What do y'all think we're gonna see today? Starting with Moff.
Well, as we mentioned earlier, this track has featured some huge wrecks in the past. Not just in the Cup Series, but also for all the series. So I think this race will definitely be a race of attrition and basically primary survival and possibly some adversity as well. So we'll see who can prevail over that for today's race.
Yeah, indeed, that's definitely going to be something that we're going to keep an eye out for. And this track, it can get so narrow once guys trying to make moves like going 3 wide, and that's what really causes. That's really the big source of most of the accidents here. And when accidents happen at a high-speed track like Indy, they will be very, very vicious. So I feel like the drivers are just going to have to play it safe for today and just try and limit that from happening.
That's right.
And it'll be the 0-0 Lucky Noko leading us to the field. Lucky, I'm not sure where he is in points. We'll have to check that. But after Michigan, he is in 7th place. So still on the side of the top 10, trying to get into that fight for the championship. As there is no chase format here in the Shell Series, so it's full on points.
Yeah, and also second in points, Josephi and the 74 starts in 6th. And your points here, Mikolas, first in points. I already forgot where he's starting, but
He's I think he's starting like mid-pack. Where's the back?
yeah, so again, if you're starting in the back, it's not really a big deal considering we'll probably see some big wrecks one way or the other. As now the pace car rounds, turns, turn number 4.
And it will take a hard left turn onto pit road. Here we go, boys.
Yep.
Lucky and Zach will lead us to the green flag as they enter the restart zone. About to be underway here from Indy. Green flag is out. We are racing at the Brickyard. Lucky Noko gets ahead as they head down towards the short chute. Torak trying to go on the inside, and Zach takes second place away as Lucky Noko will lead the 21, and he is clear for the lead off of turn 2, but that 21 is in hot pursuit trying to take the race lead away with help from the 97 of King Barnabas. Now it's the 21 of Torak going to the inside of Lucky Noko down to turn 3. So they're stacked for even 2 by 2. As now Torak gets shoved the racetrack. Oh, almost some contact already. Torak almost got forced in the middle of 3 wide, and he will take the lead.
That could have been really bad there, but wise decision by the 97 to back out there. So now they roar down the straightaway here over the bricks, in which the winner gets to kiss them after the race. And it is all Torak out in front. And now here was Mark in that 29 making a move. Help from the 90 of Matthew Hill.
Yup, looks like the 97 is just going to cut it right in front of the 29. That's going to give the 90 a big opening. 3 wide, almost contact, I believe, back there. Patrick Miller was in the middle of that.
Yep, and as you mentioned, this is a very tight track, so there is little to no room for mistakes. As now here comes 29 Mark making his second round, trying to get to the inside of that 97.
97 has the high side, and that outside is very preferred in turns 3 and 4. And now here comes the 90 of Matthew Hill once again on the attack on Mark.
That's right.
Looks like the 90 was not able to complete the pass. Now he's under pressure from the 0-0 here.
And the
Matthew
0-0.
will stay ahead.
I was going to say that 0-0 did win the pole. And now just because the driver wins a pole does not mean they have long run pace, but that could be a different scenario. We'll just have to wait and see.
Yeah, looks like all these drivers starting to single file out, making some, well, looks like they're trying to be a little bit conservative here at Indy, which is not a problem at all because they would, 3 wide actually for their back. Giuseppe on the top side there, he's second in points. Josh and Truxpan will go by. Smart decision by the 74 to back out there. He does not want to get his car destroyed early, especially for the tight fight he's in for the championship.
That's
right. Now, here comes the 97 of King Barnabas, trying to switch hands for the lead on Torak. Oh, he's going to slide up the racing surface. Torak still on this outside.
And Barnabas has dealt with some tough luck this year, and he's hoping to have some luck. Has the best career finish of second that came at Phoenix not too long ago, and now he leads the field at Indianapolis. But here comes Matthew Hill with help from the 29 of Mark.
And look at that, Torak just already dropping back. Looks like about 3-4 spots now behind the 29 of Mark. Looks like he might try and pull a crossover move, trying to get third back. But, however, yeah, that's the consequence of being forced to the outside here, Indy. It can go so bad for you. But now he's looking to get that spot back as he will go to the inside of Mark.
And now
and
here
Torak will take the third spot away. Braden will also go by Mark, but now the 90 applying lots of pressure to the 97 here.
Now Last NASCAR Fan enters the top 5, passing that 29 of Mark.
Yeah, that 56 has been so strong this season. Absolutely dominated at Rockingham with his teammate Sean Ard, and has had just good runs all around. And now here comes the 90 trying to get to the corner panel of the 97. They'll go side by side down into turn 1. Matthew's got some help from Torak. Now they're still side by side. Barnabas will have the most losing edge out of that. And now it'll be Matthew Hill taking the lead with Torak trying to fight back. Yeah, Barney, he's got to find some room to get to the inside. I think he's going to have it just behind this 29. So, good. Looks like he's going to get lended a break here.
Yep, and here comes the 44 and also the 91 coming up here, and they're all under a blanket right here, going for the lead. And now here was Torak down to the bottom, trying to make something happen here, trying to throw the anchor as well, and this will allow these guys to reel them in.
Yep, side by side in their own battle as the rest of the field battles behind them, and Torak will take the lead.
As far as all these guys nose to tail here at Indianapolis, not giving an edge really. And now here comes Last NASCAR Fan to the inside of the 55, but doesn't make the move just yet.
And now Mark is going to take advantage after that incomplete pass and try and pass the 56 back.
See how this is going to work. But Last NASCAR Fan holding his ground on the outside.
Braden going for second right here to the inside of the 90.
I do believe the 90 is going to get a huge run down this straightaway. But he is still side by side as Torak is going to pull away essentially on a Sunday drive. But now Braden clear for that second spot. Now here goes Mark going for third underneath Matthew Hill, but doesn't make the pass just yet.
Yeah, big block by Matthew right there to keep his position. That's kind of what you got to do to not get shuffled out here. Now the two Monster Energy cars nose to tail. That's Lucky and Mark.
That's absolutely right. There you see that 44, not far behind them. Yeah, it's always... Go ahead.
Yeah, I was just gonna say about the 44, Hector Daniel. He's had an outstanding season in the Cup Series. I'm not too sure about his shell season, but really that doesn't matter because due to the outstanding Cup Series season he's having. But anyways, continue what you're saying.
I was gonna say when there's cars side by side going through the corners, it's always really sketchy, and you want to give that guy on the outside a room, but you also want to give your driver on the inside as much room as they can to work with. And so one small error can lead to a huge wreck. You just never know. No, here comes Matthew Hill to the bottom.
Oh, yeah, see, he thought about it, but he pulled back in line.
And Mark getting thrown out of line by the 00 of Lucky Noco, but Mark's going to get back in the line just in time.
Yep. Now here comes the 55 right on the back bumper of... Oh, we have a caution flag.
Ooh.
Looks like the 99 has been destroyed. That's Truexpan having issues there. Looks like the 26 of Latvia Menace is also involved.
Car involved ahead of him. I couldn't tell who that was.
Looks like that may be Pavo. Actually, no, Pavo doesn't look to have any damage, just a little bit on the right side. Looks like this wreck happened down the backstretch, judging by the skid marks.
The caution is going to fly, and I'm not sure who was the leader at the time of caution, but
the ticker is saying that it's Torak.
But we will wait for official wording on that.
Well, let's take a look and see what happened to the 99. He was already really slow.
Yeah, I'm not sure if he had any mechanical issues, but
I mean, something must have been amiss because he was.
ahead.
Oh, Pavo got turned around. It looks like. So Pavo and Quad got turned around, and oh wow, Truexpan plowed into Latvia Menace. Not sure what he was thinking there.
Well, I'm gonna look at what happened to the 24, of course. First
Yeah, but we gotta take a deeper look and see what happened to the 24 first.
I could only imagine as to what happened in Young.
Oh, looks like he was gonna send it to the inside of the 78 and overdrive the corner, and just gets right up into the side of the 78, and they both go up into the wall. I'm not sure if Pavo meant to do that, but really that's just that's on him there.
I already thought he was clear because of how much momentum was lost by the 78, but he was wrong there, and looks like the Zero's going to get through unscathed, and now watch this. Oh!
Wow.
Huge impact, and boy, I tell you, that I would say that was pretty uncalled for, but at 99, he had some time to slow down, of course. I mean, yeah, so looks like the officials will take a look at that.
And also, they have to wait for Torak to go around, and looks like he has done so.
Yep.
And so the field will catch back up to him. Lafayette Menace will be out of the race with a punctured fuel tank.
Yep, and I would only assume that the 99 of Turksan will also go behind the wall.
Oh yeah, for sure. That car is toast.
Oh yeah.
As Torak looks like will have a big advantage down pit road, so ahead of the rest of the field. So it looks like he will win the race off pit road easily. But everybody comes to pit road.
Absolutely, and yeah, Torque's got a huge gap.
Yeah, I think that was because the field was waiting to go by him, and Torak was catching up to the pace car. So I think that's really on Braden there for holding up the field, and Torak I don't think did anything wrong.
But hats off there to the 21 team for taking advantage
Everybody.
Right. Well, yeah, but sorry about that. So let's. Oh, there you go. He's
Or 2 tires.
Wow, I'm intrigued by that. Of course, we're not sure about the tire wear in the Shell Series, but we'll see how it works out.
Well, this track is also you really got to conserve your tires here at Indy because your tires can get eaten up if you're not careful.
That's right. I mean, yeah, this track it's probably one of the oldest, and it's been repaved from time to time, and you know, even though a track for all tracks, even if it's repaved, there's definitely gonna be some tire wear, and so it looks like the field's gonna get all bunched up together, and this Torak will lead the field, followed by Matthew Hill, Braden, Lucky Noko, and Austin Plays enters the top 5 now. And that's 67.
Yep, for Wolf Motorsports.
Yep, 3-car operation. The teammates being the 76 of Pender and the 91 of Hamilton, not far behind.
I forgot that Hamilton drives for Wolf Motorsports, to be honest. But anywho, we'll go green next time around.
Yep.
Looks like Pavo and Quad Kid Boy will continue after their unfortunate accident early.
Yeah, I can only assume that neither one of them are happy with each other.
Well, I'd say that the 78 has a right to not be happy with the 26 because I like the 26 or the I'm not the 26, the 24. I like the driver of the 24, Pavo. He's been really good in Cup this season, but yeah, it's just really a rookie mistake there. This is his sophomore season in Shell, but he's still a rookie in Cup, and that's just I think a common thing to happen at Indy. But yeah, I think that's just a mistake by Pavo, and he'll look at that after the race, and yeah, look at the replay, and I already know he's at fault for that.
And of course, you know, the primary reason why we have, you know, the Shell Series and the Truck Series is for guys to learn before they move up to the Cup Series eventually, and you know, there's room for errors in Shell that are more acceptable than what it would be for Cup, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, exactly.
Because every race, all these drivers that are still new, that are not in Cup, get better every race. They learn more. They learn the track. They learn their competitors. And they learn everything. And then they use that knowledge to the Cup Series, and they try to minimize those mistakes.
And that's why you see a lot of drivers in the Cup Series, in the going full time in the Shell Series.
Mm-hmm. And one of them is done for the day, that being the 99. And he was not happy on the radio and not on League social media either. But anyway, so now the pace car will dive on the pit road. The Chevrolet Camaro goes on the pit road and will have Torak and Matthew lead the field. 2 Fords up in front.
Yep, and then Chevy just behind. Green flag. Looks like Matthew got a way better start than Torak off the line right there. Looks like he might clear the 21 down to turn 1, and he does. He will get down just ahead of Torak.
Oh, barely.
Using all the room that Matthew has to clear that 21, but now the 21's under fire from the 55.
The tire call might have not worked out at all.
Look at Austin Plays going 3 wide.
Yeah, they're going 3 wide. I'm not sure if that's going to work, but Austin Plays is going to back out wisely as they roar down into turn 3 and going into turn number 4.
Braden will take second place. Now Torak stuck on that outside. He's got to find an opening. But now it is Matthew Hill and Braden leading the field. Back to the line. Matthew Hill will lead. I think Torak might just get clear of the 20 or the 67. No, he's still there.
No, he's not.
Oh, last NASCAR fan almost sent it 3 wide.
Man, this Torak is going backwards here. There you see the 35, now the 44, 97. Oh,
yeah.
Freight train to the 21 here.
And that's all because he's stuck on the outside, and the outside really, there's not a lot of grip on that outside. It's very dusty and dirty with all the marbles.
Yep, not to mention he also took 2 tires, which, as you mentioned, is not really preferred here. But we'll see what strategy they play.
Now he finally has room to get down.
Yep, and he's going to challenge at 97 there, but our attention will be back up in front and also throughout the field with side-by-side action as they roar into turn number 1.
Yeah, Torak looks to get past King Barnabas there, retake, or get back into the top 10 now, burn it down, pressuring his fellow Toyota, NASCAR Fanatic, but Fanatic will hold the spot.
Up in Fanatic in that 35.
See, 3 wide back there. That's Giuseppe and Santi Messi. Someone's got to back out of this.
Oh, I feel like it has to be Messi. It has to be.
Yeah, he's right on that outside, and he does. Wise move by the 5.
That was a very
it gets very tight off of turn 3.
Yeah.
Lots of side-by-side action, but for the most part, the leaders are side-by-side. Never mind. Here comes the 55 trying to take the race lead away from the 90.
And there's the 67, ready to pounce at the 55, makes a mistake. And here comes the 67. He's going to get help from the 44.
55's going to block the 67. Oh, Fanatic was leaning on... Yeah, Fanatic was leading... Oh, the wrecking! Oh, my goodness! Lucky Noko and Craig Pappas go up and over. The caution will fly once again. Patrick Miller's involved.
Bravo.
Zach. Lex Molina.
And I believe Molina has gone up and over. Stamp a couple other cars getting airborne as they race back to the line. A frightening accident has happened off turn 2. And that is the place that has claimed a lot of cars.
Indeed. And really, that's just the tag corner on the exit of turn number 2. That is the most well, the worst spot to get together because you're just heading straight for the wall on the exit, and that's exactly what could have happened, and it did.
Yeah, and the caution is out after a brutal wreck, and we've seen it time and time again. That corner, it's pretty dangerous. I'll admit that. You gotta play it smart through that corner. It just looks like we'll take a look here.
But anyways, yeah. But anyways, looks like let's see what happened to this accident. Looks like the 00 is running up high, and the 65 tries to fill the space in the middle, and the 00 comes down into the 65, and then it just gets sandwiched. And the 00 was the one actually who went up and over and landed on his wheels. Craig Popcris as well. But the 00 does a full flip and lands back on his wheels and was actually able to get it back going. But you see Patrick Miller and Pavo involved in the second accident of the day.
Yep, and wow, that's
Yeah,
It,
it's
it
just go ahead.
it's just guys going for the same real estate. I wouldn't blame that on anyone necessarily. And wow, that is
Wow.
incredible.
And I find it incredible that the 00 was just able to land back on his wheels. Like he did a full 360 flip and just was able to
And he kept going.
land it back on all fours. And yes, he did keep going.
Stay at the 46 there.
Shades of Clint Boyer and in one, I think it was one of the duels in 2015.
And I would have to assume the suspension's bent in some way, but
Yeah, he
that's
took a
tough to.
pretty hard landing there.
Yeah.
You don't see that a lot from Indy. And last time we saw a car get like launched off of turn 2 was NASCAR fan the 69, but he had went a way higher altitude than both the 00 and the 46.
And just a lot of guys checking up. There's the 94 getting some damage as well.
Yep. And also the 84 going around with the 23. And Max Molina just destroyed, was not able to get the car refired.
That's right. I believe his day will be done and over. He had a really solid starting spot as well, and
Got on board.
here he is. So following, I believe that's a 0 ahead of him.
That's the 8.
Oh, well, couldn't tell really,
So yeah, it looks like he just tries to fill the gap with the 00, and then here comes the 4, and then there's 3 wide, and it's just a sandwich from right there.
but my gosh. And then he gets hit by the 95
Yeah.
Warrior Cat.
He got hit really hard.
Right. Just a huge impact there, and hopefully
I
all
want to
the
see 00's view.
Yeah, so he's following the 97 and 33 there, and there was a 98, his teammate. There's 25. And he might have thought he might have thought he was clear there, you know.
Yeah, well, really, I don't think he was expecting that to happen. Really, I don't think he was expecting to get driven up into the wall. But wow, look at this. That's spectacular.
That's right, and you know, this track is so huge, and some teams do elect to have multiple spotters, one for the front trail and the other for the back half of the track, just because of how huge it is, and in some cases it can result in this.
Yeah, but really, look at this view.
Yeah, it's
Goes
just
up and over, 360 flip, lands it back on his wheels.
seeing what kind of springs that Patrick, or not Patrick, Bob Pop, or Craig Pop is running sort of ahead of.
And the thing that I was most surprised about was the 00 being able to get it back going. See right here.
Yeah, I mean, not much body damage, but I would have to assume, you know, as much as suspension damage.
Well, I think there is a lot of body damage because he got driven up to the wall really hard with a lot of force.
Right.
Oh yeah, you see the rear end damage right there.
Yeah, and that team's gonna have to get that pushed back out.
But it could have been a lot worse. It really could have been
Right.
a lot worse. So Lucky will catch up to the rest of the field. As
oh,
I think might have been a stack up.
yeah, it looks like 14's kind of out of line there, along with 24.
Yeah, it looks like they're just waiting for those cars to go, and they'll just bunch up with the rest of the field.
Up, and it looks like these guys might take their second round down pit road.
Now, yes, they are. This time it'll be Braden leading them on a pit road. Hector Daniel will just follow behind him.
So now the cars coming down pit road to the service of their pit crew members. We have all of our eyes on the 55 Braden there. And yesterday in the Truck Series race, he and Sean had a little bit of an incident, and yeah.
Looks like the 55 and Oh, looks like the 55's had a really bad stop here. Very, very slow stop
Man.
by the 55.
He's getting held up.
Wow, that is a terrible stop at the 55 there.
Oh, man.
That is going to cost him at least 15 spots, I believe.
No more and no less, really. But, let's see, I think...
It will be the 44 who won. Followed by Fnatic and Torak.
Yeah, so, always kind of the nature of pit road is that some guys benefit and some guys don't benefit from others' mistakes. And now we have a completely new top 5 as you see Burn there in second. We haven't seen him really much all race long, and now he's up here. And as you look throughout the field, lineup has completely changed. You know, from one lap ago before pit stops to now, as I believe we'll take the 1 to green.
Yes, we will.
Yep. All right.
You see a lot of Cup regulars in this top 10 here. Hector Daniel, right in first, burned down second. Byron Fan returning to the Cup scene next season for Michael Kremes Racing. Since first time since season 6, he'll be back in the Cup Series. Then NASCAR Fnatic, Torak, who was supposed to be in. Well, actually, he's not in Cup, but he was supposed to be. And then Josh in 7th, Matthew Hill in 9th or 8th, and Mark in 11th, Kyle in 12th.
Well, there's Zevel in
13th. Oh yeah, Zevel isn't 11th actually.
Well,
But yes,
all right.
Henry McHarrold and a lot of other Cup guys entering themselves into the field today. And for the whole season.
And it could also be, maybe just a little bit more experience, or to see what's changed from last season to this season, and also maybe a different setup than what they planned on for the Cup race. As tomorrow will be one of the crown jewel races for the Brickyard 400. So I'm sure a lot of teams want to be on their A game there.
And they will go double file for in a turn 3.
Yep.
Right now, only 3 cars out of the race. Those are Max Molina, Truexpan, and Latvia Menace.
That's right. So now the Chevrolet Camaro pace car lights are off. Now the driver of the pace car will now dive on the pit road and will let the 44 of Hector Dan and the 45 of Burn commence the field.
Yep, here we go. Into the restart zone. Green flag is back out. Burn gets a massive jump, and he will definitely take the lead from Hector Daniel down to turn 1. He is a big clearing ahead of the 44.
That's right. There you see NASCAR Fnatic on the outside, side by side with that 44. But it's all Burn at 45. Driving for 23-7 Racing.
Yep, and right now, 44 will clear the 35 up top.
That's right. Now they go through turn 3 and 4.
Byron Fan to the inside. He will take second place away, but the 44 is going to have a massive run down the front stretch here.
We'll have to wait and see. What does Torak do?
Looks like he's thinking about 3 wide. That's not the smartest move, but he'll tuck in behind the 25. 25's going to slide up the racetrack here. That allows the 21 to get to the inside. Now he's followed by the 4, and he slides up. Oh, big accident! Big accident. The 35's into the catch fence. Kyle is upside down.
And that is a huge, huge wreck that has occurred. There you see 84 Patrick Miller. There's Kreutz involved. Huge damage.
Yeah, multiple cars involved once again. Another vicious wreck out of turn 2. That's in the spot that is all of the wrecks have been in. 3 cautions and 21 laps. See NASCAR Fanatic, big damage right there. He's done for sure. And Kyle takes a massive, massive flip. Oh, and there's more wrecking, I believe.
Wow. Looks like loading, maybe? The 94
Chase Clyde?
still? Uh-oh.
Chase Clyde, possibly.
What has happened here? We gotta look at all this and, wow.
Wow. Unbelievable. As Byrne led them back to the line, we'll have to check and see what happened here. As we were just looking at the 35 on the restart and saying how good he did, and now he ends up into the catch fence. Let's see. Oh, you see the 8 trying to fill the gap.
Yeah, I
unfortunately, actually the 7 really just came up on the 8 and just, wow, just launched the 35 right into the catch fence.
Oh man, that's a brutal. I mean, that's brutal there.
And Kyle, I think he was upside down already. He might have actually got hit on in the roof. Actually, could be wrong about that. It's not really a good angle. Here's a good angle. Now the 35 is going to get launched up into the catch fence here. That is just absolutely massive. Then he gets hit by the 20. Oh, he skims the 53 just barely. And the 84 is actually on the hood of the 24 right there.
Yeah, that's another accident that the 24 has been involved in.
Yeah, he can't catch a break today. Nor can the 84.
That's right. There you see right here. Boom.
Wow. And really, I think that was caused by the 7 just going up into the 8. I mean, there's not a lot of room here, Indy, off of turn 2 with that angle.
Yeah, we'll look at a couple more replays. And there was another accident, turn 4, I believe.
Yeah, there was.
So here's Kyle. He's... I mean... The thing is that the 8 kind of made his move last minute.
Yeah.
Wow, the 35. Holy smokes.
Yeah, I've never seen Carr just ride the catch fence like that. And he was able to get it back going and just limp it home, but yeah, that car is done for sure. Destroyed.
Yeah, it looks like only Kyle was the only one that was on the wreck that couldn't get back going.
Wow.
Massive hit there. So did a few cars here, and yeah, for those cars in the back, they're going full speed, and they only have a few seconds to react, basically. And as you saw there, and there, 35
into the catch fence, just absolutely destroying that car.
That's right, and we've seen a few catch fence accidents in the past. Thankfully, he did not hit the caution light, as far as I know.
Yeah. And he hit the catch fence rear with the bottom of the car instead of the top of the car, which is good to see. But yeah, unfortunately, I think his day is done.
So now, let's look at what happened in turn 4. I believe.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah, I think it was the 94. I saw him as pretty slow.
Yeah, he was slow. And the 20, I think, might have had a piece in that. No, never mind. Oh, it might have been right here actually. Oh, the 0 got turned. The 0 got turned. Oh, so did the 94. Both the 94 and the 0 got turned simultaneously.
Wow. All right.
That is, I had never seen that before. But it looks like those were the only cars involved in that. But wow.
You see new things every day, and it just shows right there.
Looks like the 0 got a tap from the 78, and the 94 got a tap from the points leader, Miko.
Yeah, and
94 was able to keep it out of the fence, but the 0 was not so lucky.
That's right, and that's a pretty dangerous spot to be spun out of that because
wow.
No.
And Sean Ard gets spun under caution.
But it's 95 of Warrior Cat. Oh,
man, what just happened?
My gosh, we're seeing new things.
I know. And 19 just ran to the back of the 60, and then he just got punted by the 95. And the 24 is involved in his 4th accident of the day. And unfortunately, I think that'll be the last one, as that hood is, or that front of the car is very shortened up.
Yep.
Wow. Looks like it's going to be a bit of mixed strategies here. The 4 and the 07 and the 25 will stay out, as the 45, the 21, 67 will come in.
That's right, and cars coming down pit road. As with more wrecks, there's gonna be less cars, and kind of a matter of time before we have no cars left. So
Yeah.
we'll see what happens throughout the race. Looks like the 7th Kyle's also not happy on the radio, and of course can't blame him. He's had a pretty frustrating season up to this point.
Yeah.
So now I think, let's look here. Yeah, a few guys in the top 10 points have had some bad luck here. As for that, going behind the wall, same with Jerkson very early. So there could be some guys like Prost or Hamlin fan that could possibly jump inside the top 10 in points after this race. We'll just have to wait and see and how everyone races each other to the end.
Well, with less cars, I think that'll make the chances slimmer for another crash. But if we do get another crash, we'll go single file the rest of the way. That's the official decision there.
Yep, and currently on lap 23 of 64, so...
We had 3 cautions.
That's right, so we're just barely a third of the way in, and already some major accidents happening. Wait, how many cars are left?
32.
Wow.
So yeah, 32 cars left. This, like you said, Moff, I think you predicted it. This is going to be a race of survival.
That's right, and then this is also kind of a race where you just have to pick and choose your battles, you know? You're going to go for the opportunity with a huge risk, or you're going to play it safe for the most part, keep the car in one piece, and not take any sort of risk, and also bring home a decent result. That's kind of how it is here at Indianapolis.
We'll go green this time by. 20 of loading is still on pit road.
He might have the
Maybe he might have the glitch. We'll see.
yeah, just a couple more times will determine that.
Yeah.
But all these cars, one lap to green, are getting ready. Did 20 even pit?
Yeah, he did. He was on pit road.
Okay, well,
We'll see.
I don't know if he got any service, but oh, okay, he did.
Well, no, that seems like a very short amount of time to get service, so he might have the glitch, but we'll see.
And maybe just top off on fuel, perhaps.
Hopefully, that's what it is. Right now, he is. Well, actually, I think he's a lap down.
And there's Josh in that 4. He's one of those drivers that races in all 3 series. I believe he's leading the Truck Series points still, so he's on a pretty solid tenure there. And as for the Shell Series, he is currently 8th in points, and with the misfortunes of Quad Kid Boy, Lucky Noco, and a few others having their accidents, he could jump top 5 in points. And then as for Cup, not doing the best, but it's still early in the season, so thanks and turnaround there. As we are getting ready to go green here, it will be Josh and Zevel side by side as a Chevrolet Camaro pace car dives on the pit road with the lights off. And
Here we go. It'll be Josh, Zevel, Byron Fan, Pendray, and Connor Hahn, the top 5. Green flag. And once again, that outside line gets a pretty good jump. That'll be Zevel getting ahead of Josh entering turn 1.
Now Zevel clears the field. Josh has to sell for a second now. And
Oh, he's under
here,
pressure from
25
Iron Fan
the
here.
Iron Fan there. Just couldn't get there in time. And now Connor Hahn, that 98, he's been strong all year. He's trying to pounce here.
Oh, and here comes the 4 of Josh to the inside of the 07, trying to retake the lead. Oh, he almost punts him up the racetrack.
Oh,
They're
no.
3 wide, 4 wide. Oh,
That's not
Josh
gonna
in the
work.
wall.
And they're
They're
rushing for the lead. Josh
Upside
up and
down.
over. Holy moly. Oh, look out, look out, look out.
Oh, the Hill gets hit.
Oh,
Hill
no. That's
and
a
multiple other
huge
cars.
crash.
Lucky.
Cautions
Hamlin
out,
fan,
loading into the wall
Sean.
hard. Oh my goodness.
Connor. And going for the
Oh
lead.
my
Once
God.
again, they wrecked. Wow.
Yup. Isn't that like one of the first times we've seen the leaders wreck? Oh, and there's Seville.
Yeah, Zevel doing Zevel things. But, yeah.
Oh,
Wow.
wait, go to the 19.
Oh, he
Hey.
just went to the pit wall.
Oh, man. What? Did that just happen?
I don't even. Wow, I don't even know. Especially this early. I mean, that's wild.
That is. I don't know. This is just like a fever dream. You know, you don't see this every race, and you know, of all the races I've watched in Indianapolis, this is by far the most chaotic.
Oh yeah, for sure. Let's take a replay. Once again, this is our 4th caution of the day, and this will signify the first restart of single file restarts. And wow, looks like they went 4 wide possibly, but either way, the 4 gets sent up and over. And let's see.
Yeah. So, I want to look at that another angle, but
Right here.
so from what it looked like, the 07 was gonna go to the inside, but the 4 is already there. So still had to change his line. That's gonna ruin his momentum. But then
I think
Josh had it clear.
Josh thought he was clear and then came up into the 07, and then the 25 also pushes the 4 up and over.
98 though.
Oh my goodness! Yeah, the 98 somehow made it through.
And there goes the 90 of Matthew and the one that watch 90 here. He's gonna pull down the track.
Yeah,
He's
I'm not
gonna
sure
get
what he was
absolutely
thinking there. He's gonna get
clobbered.
clobbered by Lucky Noko. Sean Ard involved.
Super Destroyer basically just piled his way through the rack, and there's loading.
I think a
hard at the
Hamlin
wall.
fan got through. But yeah, Lucky Noko took a huge hit. He was already upside down earlier in this race.
And I
takes
believe
the
that
hit
will
there.
end his day.
Wow, what a wreck. I don't think
No.
I've ever seen the leaders, like, people go for
Yeah.
the lead wreck at Indianapolis.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And then
Oh.
it's nowhere to go. Oh, but I think I got eaten here, so I'll be back in like 5-10 minutes.
Okay. See the 14 here, just nowhere to go. Try to slam on the brakes and just gets clobbered by the 20. Wow. That'll definitely shorten the field up. And one car is still limping it back. That will be the 07 of Zevel, as the whole field will once again come on a pit road.
Okay.
Only
Alright.
this-
Alright, there you are. I was getting concerned because it didn't hear y'all for a little bit. I was like, did my performance issue just go down again?
Sir, I didn't. That was for something else. It was not my dinner yet, but
Yeah, that's fine.
yeah. But yeah.
Yeah,
I
that was
see.
that was probably the most chaotic wreck I've ever seen.
Imagine
Here,
that was
Indy.
for the finish, you know?
Really, yeah. I mean, we're
How
only
they
on lap
won
27,
48.
just past a third through the race, and almost to the halfway mark actually. But wow, yeah, lots of cars are gonna be out of the race after this one.
Yeah.
I think over half the field is out. Wow.
And there's Mathiel and Credo with 10th at the moment and behind the wall. So, Yeah, so it's gonna be a lot of money for all the repairs here.
And millions and millions and millions of dollars in damage.
That is correct.
And that's pretty much what you get at Indy sometimes with a high-speed track.
Yeah. But there's Prost gonna be leading, and as I mentioned earlier, he could be one of those guys that can get into the top 10 in points, and he could certainly do that right here. And here you see last NASCAR fan at second, Connor Hahn at third. He basically almost wrecked the car trying to keep the lead. And then you got Giuseppe and fourth, who comes in race second. So not only this could be a race for guys to make up some points, but this could also be a race where Giuseppe could take the points lead. And then Barnabas, he's had a pretty up and down season. He could be on his way to get his third top 5 of the season. So a lot of names up here that we usually don't see.
Yeah. The pace car lights will turn off once we hit the line.
That's right, we got 1 lap to green.
Fuck. Oh, my bad.
It's all good. Alright, so pace car lights are off. And do you think we'll see the same amount of chaos as we did earlier? Or do you
I
think
would
we'll-
definitely hope not. Half the field is out of the race, so I would say we wouldn't. There's a slim chance of it, but you never know till you know.
That's right. And so the thing about this race is we really don't know much about the pit strategy, so we don't know how long these guys can go on with fuel, or how much tire wear actually matters at this track, because it's really just you can't really determine it yet because of all the wrecks.
Yeah, but really, I think that with single file restarts and the officials making that decision, that we might actually get an idea of what that's gonna look like, because we'll have a higher chance of a green flag run. So.
That's right. So as they go through turns 3 and gonna be into turn 4 momentarily.
Single file restarts this time around, as it'll be Professor Prost leading that last NASCAR fan from Connor Hahn, Giuseppe, and the 97 of King Barvis.
As here we go, pace car dives on the pit road. And let's get going here at Indianapolis yet again. Hopefully we can make it 1 lap, and
Yeah.
here we go.
Yep. Green flag. Professor Prost controls the field. He will get a really big lead ahead of last NASCAR fan as they hit the line.
Yep, as they head down to turn number 1, Prost clear all around. No one on his tail just yet. Now Connor Hahn on the bumper of last NASCAR. Look at Barnabas, gonna try to make the jump to 4th, but he's not think otherwise. It's now side by side. Braden getting forced up the track.
And some championship heavy hitters were actually caught up in that last wreck. You see Miko with some big rear end damage as they now bound for the lead.
Uh-oh.
Oh, almost 3 wide, almost contact.
Oh, these guys are still going at it.
I know. And now last NASCAR fan will pull right in front of the 33 there. Oh, Giuseppe, don't do it, pal. Don't do it, Giuseppe.
Don't do it. No. Back out. No.
Oh,
no.
Contact. They're
Oh.
gonna make it through.
Oh. These guys are really pushing it here. It's almost like a game of Russian roulette. If you time it wrong, then
Yeah.
it's gonna be a fatal
You'll be
blow.
dead.
Yep.
Up the track once again. Torak almost turns Pendray around. These guys still going for every bit of room that's possible, and wow. But it's last NASCAR fan leading the field.
You know, we talk about the dangers of turn 2 and turn 3, but another spot that can be certainly dangerous is near the entrance of Pit Road. As I saw the 19 is trying to hit that wall earlier, but appears to be all right
Oh
after
my
that. No, no.
goodness! Oh,
Oh,
contact the 98
oh, and the
around again.
look out! Oh, it's
And
gonna be the
down the
big one.
backstretch.
Oh,
Looks like 4
5.
cars involved, and in second place in the championship, Giuseppe gets turned around.
And the
Man, can we
caution.
make it at least 5 laps?
Well, you're gonna have to uh, wipe everyone out first, so there's no one left. But wow, you know, I have to give it to these guys. They're giving us a great show here. I know it's a rack fest, but with all they're going 2 and 3 wide for the lead, and they got some real dedication. I tell you what.
Yeah, they gotta. Well, one thing's for sure it's that they need to calm down a little bit.
Yeah.
Well, I don't think the 74 has much damage, but he was second in the championship, and really with that move, he just
Yeah.
kind of set himself up for failure.
That's right. So we'll look at the replay here, and I don't think there might be like one car out probably, but otherwise I think everyone's gonna keep it going here. I'll have to look at the replay again, but
See, the 98 actually was the one who actually went up into the 74.
So there's the 98.
Yeah, I don't know where the 98 was going, if I'm gonna be honest here.
Yeah, and there's 97 just sneaking by on that bottom. Yeah, it's a big hit for the 76 there. Oh, and there's 45 getting shuffled to the inside wall there, and
The 5 gets caught up. Luckily, no more cars other than those guys were involved. I think the 5 might be out of the race, but other than that, I think everyone's gonna keep it going. But
maybe
yeah,
the
really,
76 too.
I'm not totally sure where the 98 was going there.
I'll have to look here. So here
See,
he's
he
gonna
just
go through
goes into the
turn 2.
corner and just really Ozo drives it, slides it way up the racetrack, and just fences the 74 and turns himself around.
And as drivers, this is your worst fear: is being backwards on the track, practically being stopped, and there's still more cars to come, and you just never know when something can go wrong. Where a car's gonna get pushed out of line and then impacts that car backwards, and yeah, that's really a horrible fear to have.
As we're finally halfway through this race, but really, like you said, I don't think we will even be able to see the how long these guys can go.
That's right, and man, so is there anyone else out of the race yet, or we have to wait?
And I think it might just be the 5. And no,
Oh,
it's
no,
the
it's
74.
Yep.
And that's
So-
that's gonna be a huge blow to his championship.
Yes, he had the opportunity to pass the 16 points, and did not work out really, and looks like some cars will take it to pit road. It'll be Last S-Cran that will assume the lead over Bark in second, Quadruped in third, and then Austin Plays in fourth, and King Barnabas in fifth there. So very interesting top 5. Oh, but now the 5 of Messi.
Messi, yeah, he's out of the race.
So now 22 cars will remain. So that's basically half the field.
Yeah, more than half the field actually. Well, yeah.
No, there's 42 cars and 20 are out, so that's nearly.
Oh,
well, okay, yeah. So now it's 22 cars left.
still, that's not a lot of cars left.
No, and for these guys still running, this could be a great points day. You look at someone like see who we can cherry pick out of the top 10. Deuce Castroneves, he is 42nd in points. He's his car. Well, the 06 is last in owner points, and this would be a great point save for him. He could leap into the top 40, so that could be huge for him. Well, it might not be for the team wise, but it could be in terms of having some momentum going forward.
Yeah. And really, I think the main goal for this drivers is just to finish this race. I don't even think they care who wins this race. They just want to finish it.
That's right. And let's see what else. Austin Place 37th in points. Same with Quadruped at 36. So those guys, they can certainly pounce and maybe even get top 30 in points by the end of this. Same with Mark and let's see what else we can find here. Last NASCAR currently sits 25th in points. So lots of chaos happening here, and I'll be back in a moment. I'll be back in time before the restart, so.
What caution number is this?
This is like 4, I think.
Jesus.
4 or 5. And we just made it past halfway, too. I think the main goal now is just to get to the end of the race, really.
Oh, I see a crap ton of people DNF'd.
Oh, yeah.
More than a truck race.
How many people DNF'd in the truck race?
What's 42 minus 26? Sorry, I'm an
40.
idiot.
Hang on. $16.
Yeah, we're already breaking that. We're just like 4 more.
But, yeah. Anywho, we'll be back racing in just a moment. As
Yep.
the pace car will once again go on a pit road. The pace car driver has done a lot of work today. So, respect to him.
You can tell he's just in there just like, I just want these cautions to end.
Yeah.
Yeah, and if the pace car was counted for points, he'd be like top 25 right now.
Oh, yeah,
Probably.
for sure. Green flag.
So last Escram with a great jump over Mark and second there, but not going to shake him off really. And there's Quadruped in third, trailing behind Mark.
Mark peeking to the inside of last NASCAR fan. Last NASCAR fan will shut the door.
Yep, and Mark right there, he won the Phantom 500 earlier this season and doing a fairly good job today. And looks like he'll take the lead right here. Well, the C&E is not clear yet, but
Now he is.
Yep. Well, here comes Quadruped.
Quadruped will clear the 56, who's going to fall back a ton on that outside.
And he'll drop practically outside the top 5 once Twark gets around him if he does.
Possibly even outside the top 10.
Yeah, there's only a few cars, so I'm sure he'll get back in line beforehand.
Yeah. Now here comes Quadruped trying to challenge for the race lead.
Look at Austin plays ready to pounce any moment. Ooh,
Almost
team really
contact.
tight.
Yeah, those guys are just getting up into each other on the exit of turn 2. That's why these crashes happen. But looks like they were able to make it through that time. Oh, Neon, what are you doing, buddy? Contact.
Oh, no.
3 wide, more contact.
Gosh, this is nerve-wracking, yo.
Still 3 wide for a moment. As Austin Place looking to take the lead from Quadruped. And now Mark trying to make the crossover back on Austin Place to take the lead back away. But Austin Place will shut the door. Torak now going to go for second. Now here comes the 21 to the inside for second there.
It's going to be a 4-car breakaway from the rest of the field. As the Neon Rider now enters the top 5. Having a nice run there in that 54.
Yeah, this battle still continues to rage on for second place. Quadruped is going to push the 21.
Uh-oh.
Oh, almost tried to go 3 wide there, but the 21 is going to stay ahead. He gets ahead of the 29 and will stay ahead of the 36. Neon Rider almost up in the mark. He fences the 29.
Oh, man. I don't know if Mark's going to be happy about that. We'll have
Oh,
to see what
no,
happens.
not in the slightest. Here comes Quadruped back underneath the 21. Like you said, Moff, these drivers really are giving us a show.
Absolutely, and whether it comes at the cost of them or not, you know,
For sure.
this might be a race of the century here, and you know, Austin Place is loving this battle right here. He is just pulling away ever so slightly.
But you gotta wonder, now these guys are bunched back up, so will they wreck again? Looks like
Yeah.
Quadruped's gonna stay clear of the 54.
I'm gonna make the safe bet and say, yeah, they're gonna wreck again. So, let's see what happens here.
Wouldn't doubt it.
7 has a huge lead now, almost a second. The gap is between him and the 36. The 29 got really tight there. Looks like the 78 tried to go for a pass there, but the 29 was able to go back around him on the outside. As now finally they're pretty spread out. Torak going for the spot on last NASCAR fan there. And King Marvis, oh, contact! What a save!
Oh, I thought he was a goner there for a moment.
For sure.
Ugh, that, as a team over nice, that could have
Oh yeah, it would have ended totally worse. But yeah,
Yeah.
wow, what a save.
I've already had 2 cars wrecked. I'll need a 3rd one.
Don't lose your $1 million.
Nope. Anyways, but that's not our concern at the moment.
Yeah.
Back in front, Austin Place continues to lead over Quadruped, who is reeled the back end, and I'm confident this could be a good finish right here if we stay green.
For sure. And really, I got to put a shout out to the 60. He has tons of rear end damage. The rear end is pushed all the way in on the 60. And right now, he's running inside the top 10. And this would really extend his championship lead if he were to get a result like this.
That's right. I mean, Josephine, who is second in points, is now out of the race because of what happened under that last caution. So, let's see. Is there anyone in the top 10 that's... I think Torak.
Oh.
Yeah, Torak's in 5th, but he's kind of far back of the 60, so he wouldn't really gain much.
Yeah.
But
Oh, battle for the lead. Rages
here we
on.
go. It's gonna be
Here we
good
go.
here.
66
Torak
versus the
closing in.
36. Yup, here comes the 21.
And that's a
36 is
5-car
gonna
brigade
take the
at front of the field.
Here comes the 29. 36 is going to cut right in front of the 29.
And now the 78, also top 10 in points. He's closing in on this battle. As it is a single file effect at the moment. Now Torak ready to pounce any moment on the 29.
Oh,
And
he's
now he
going for it
does.
now. Oh, I don't know if he's going to be able to complete the pass. Now he's right alongside the 29.
This is exactly what the 36 wants to see. He wants to see these guys side by side, in which it's going to slow both of them down. The 36 can just pull away from the rest of the field. Now, the 67 is going to take advantage of the 29 being up at the top. And stands at 54 there.
Oh, contact! Almost up to the wall.
Oh,
The 54 almost fenced the 29 again.
man. I think Mark's about had enough here.
Yeah. I'm going to take a replay.
As we've seen in the past, you know, if you rough out the driver one too many times, that can end bad for both of you.
Oh,
But right
wow.
here-
Look at that. The 54 was just about a few inches from being right hooked into the outside wall.
And likely would have had as they ended. And now here was the 78 towards the inside of the 29. And also just ahead of them, the 67 of Austin Plays going on the attack against Torak here.
Yep, for second place. Can the 67 make the pass, though?
Hey.
Oh, he's going to stay to the inside.
Oh, wow, he's going to be there. And,
wow,
that
Torak split up a lot right there.
Close. And now 54 is going to be clear there. That wouldn't have been the case if it was the 29, but I digress. And so the 54 about to be clear of the 21.
21's still there, actually.
Yeah.
Not anymore, though.
There comes Mark.
Oh, contact. A little bit of door banging right there for the spot. Torak will have a huge run off of turn 4. Now they'll be side by side for the position down the front straightaway. And Torak will clear the 29 until he gets putted up the racetrack.
And now the 78 and the 97 going to take advantage of the 21 here. Maybe even the 56 could close in on this battle.
Yeah, the 29 was taking no prisoners right there. But the 21 looks like he'll stay ahead of the 97, as the 67 is now in hot pursuit of the 36 here.
And 97 might have just gotten to the wall just a tiny bit,
Oh,
but
cars coming to pit road.
oh,
Now here comes the 29 and the 78 in the pit road.
Not sure when these guys last pitted, but
I think all of them pitted under the caution.
sounds like 10 laps ago, so we'll have one more pit stop probably.
Yeah. But now it's the 36 still leading ahead of the 67.
You know, this really depends on how you approach this pit stop. If you precisely get the right pit speed without going over or too far under, where you'll lose time, you know, you can definitely get some track position and possibly kiss the bricks at the end of the race.
Looks like both the 36, the 67, and the 54 coming in. And I think all the rest of the leaders are as well.
Yep, and this is going to be... I don't know if this will be the last pit stop, but I don't know if it's the second to last either, but it's going to be one of those two for sure, and we'll see where all this plays out, and this could dictate on who's going to benefit from it.
Right now, I think the only cars that have stayed out and have yet to pit are the 98 and the 94.
That's right.
Both those cars getting involved in wrecks.
Yep. I was going to mention they're both in their fair share of incidents today, and they're going at it for the lead. Some of these cars that just got off pit road be marked the lap down for a moment until these two get on the pit road.
Oh, spin! That's Mark going around!
Oh, and he's in the wall. Look out! Oh!
Huge hit by Savage.
Oh
my gosh, caution is out again.
And a big hit there. And that changes everything.
Yeah, and right now the 98, or the 94 actually, is scored as the leader, but where will the rest of the field line up is the question.
Wow. And we'll have to take a look at what happened to the 29.
Wow, that is just terrible. One of the fastest cars in this race has just been taken out in a huge way.
Yeah, and we'll have to take a look at what happened here.
I think he definitely got help from somebody. You just have to see who. Let's see. Into turn 3 here.
So he's gonna...
Oh, he got help from the 78. The 78 turned him around. And then he's gonna slam into the outside wall and then watch this impact. Bam!
Oh my gosh. I felt that.
Yeah.
That is, that's got a sting there for both of them, so...
And the 52 was the one that hit him.
Wow.
It's right aboard the 29. This is just after they got off pit road.
Yeah. So, with these tires, they're gonna be cold for a lap, and I don't think Mark was expecting them to be cold then. And then it kind of got tight. And he just gets finished off by 29 or not 20, but 78 of Con Boynan. As I mentioned, oh my gosh, it's always the driver's worst fear when there's oncoming traffic going to their direction.
Yup, definitely. And
And
let's ride more. That was a head-on collision too.
yeah, and nothing Savage Toy Show could have done. I mean, he was just kind of minding his own business. He saw the wreck, and I'm sure he didn't see the 29 come down to right there. Oh
Yeah.
my gosh.
Those
Yeah.
are head-on collisions by both drivers. I hope both of them are okay.
That's right. And see the rest of the cars going through cleanly. As now, I believe that'll mark 20 cars left.
Yes.
All right, so
Pretty late in the race too, coming to 15 to go nearly. But those guys that stayed out, all the damaged cars, the 94, the 98, and the 44, the 76, and the 45, that's the caution that they wanted to see.
that's right. And some of those guys that pitted might be trapped a lap down now, so that's gonna be really unfortunate.
Well, actually, I think a lot of them are in the lead lap though. Let's see.
I hope so, since I want everyone to have a fair chance.
Yeah.
And looks like everyone's trying to get bunched up back together. So it looks like the leaders are gonna pit here.
Yeah.
There's King Barnabas having a pretty solid run. He's had a pair of top fives. Daytona, he got 5th, I believe, and Phoenix, he got 2nd. So he's had a decent season so far.
Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on here.
It's
Looks like the 06 of Deuce Casaneves that was the one they were waiting on.
and well, dudes, we all know Castro's name is very famous here at this track.
And 91 was one of the cars that was a lap down. He was the first one a lap down, so he'll get the free pass.
Yep, and he'll go around and get his lap back and try to gain some ground here on the lead.
And we're near 15 laps to go in this race, so I think that you're going to see lots of drivers really get aggressive.
That's right. So I'm gonna wait for time and scoring to see who is where, and we'll go from there. So,
Oh, by the way, Kyle wants an interview. I didn't see that till now.
I'll let you do that.
So, Kyle was went to the hospital, but now he's back at the track and was diagnosed with a broken shoulder, but said that he's gonna race at a race next week anyway. Kyle, take us through the wreck.
Just Eric Almirola Racing hires the worst drivers I've ever seen. The 8 put us 3 wide, and I was in a tight car the entire time. I needed the room to move up the track. Just didn't have it because the 8 made a banzai move last minute, and the spotter didn't even have time to tell me what was going on. And next thing you know, I'm up and over, and people are running into my roof. And then go to the hospital. You know what I see on the TV? I see the 98 putting my driver in the wall. And I also see the 90 coming down the track, causing a big one. I don't know what to say. So I really don't know what to say about Eric Almirola Racing. Something needs to change. Those kids shouldn't be in race cars, and that's all I'm going to say.
Yeah, very frustrated, Kyle, obviously, and really we had a vicious trek today, and what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? You're gonna to try and win next week.
Well, obviously not drive around the 98 and the 8. I'll just be ahead of them.
All right. Kyle, very frustrated after wrecking here at Indy, and very frustrated at Eric Almirola Racing. So thank you for the time.
Oh,
Thank you.
that was how you really feel. That was straight to the point there, and I get it. You know, being wrecked isn't the most pleasant thing, but it's just a thing that happens in racing, and there's gonna be some people you don't like and some you do, and it's just, you know, part of it. And we'll move on from this race, and hopefully next week goes well for some of these drivers that have created some mishap. But we're rolling back green anyway, so it'll be Dudes Castaneros leading the field over his teammate Quad Kid Boy here, as we're gonna go green right now.
Cash Neville will take the green flag. Quad Kid Boy going for the lead instantaneously because that 06 is definitely damaged.
Yep, and there's 55 Brain. We haven't seen him a lot of the race since earlier. And now Quadruped on his bumper. There you see Austin plays as well.
Yeah, everyone trying to dodge the 06 because he's restarting the lead with damage.
I think he's doing the wise thing and moving out of the way.
36 is gonna get clear of the 55 and he will have second place. Remember the 36 was leading before that caution came out. Restarted like second, I think. But now he's got a huge run to 78, trying to go for the race lead. Side by side into turn 1. 36 clears the 78, but here comes the 67.
That's right, but the 36, he's not clear of that 67 for that top spot. Oh, no.
He goes into the wall and he's wrecking.
Hold
The
on,
umpires are
hold on.
wrecked. Scarface gets pile
Huge
drove
wreck.
into.
Oh, no.
Us just cleared
Up
a
and
few
over.
cars.
Oh, my gosh. I thought we were done.
I didn't even think more cars could DNF from this race, but wow, I was wrong. We might not even have 10 cars at the finish.
This might be a new record. Don't you think?
Yeah, definitely.
Oh my gosh.
Wow.
This is like a fever dream. You know?
I know. This is definitely something else. Although the cup race will definitely be better than this, but yeah, this is something that we're gonna remember.
Yep, and there's 76 all destroyed. Had a really solid run going for him. 91, 44.
Check and see what happened. I'll start with the 60 right here.
Yeah, and
He was having a clean, solid run all day for the damage he had, and was gonna get a lot of points.
then it looks like,
And turn himself around.
yep, and
Then the 44 pile drives into the 56, and they all just and then the Professor Frost just cleared 2 cars, I believe.
yeah, and the underwriter was like, he was on his side for like a moment. Wait, I want to look at that again though. Primarily for the 60, I want to see what'll happen. So
Yeah, we'll ride on board with him.
yeah, so yeah, kind of looks like 54 and the 60 just went for the same real estate, and it led to this, and wow, that's just big impact. And then oh my gosh, I want to go on board for 25.
Wow.
It's just a huge impact, and unfortunate for Byron fan too. He had it was probably one of the few cars that kept it clean until that point, and then just oh wow,
You don't see that every day.
not at all, if ever.
And this will definitely be a quick yellow.
Yeah, and we're closing in on 10 to go. Yep, and Pendray has got.
I think this might be a new record for DNFs.
Oh, no kidding.
Does anyone know the previous record, or?
I think it was Dover. I actually think it was Dover last season.
What series?
This series, yeah. Or even Michigan
I'll have to look at that.
a couple seasons ago.
Yeah, so Dover, let's see. So just give me some time here. I'll find all that.
And yeah, something about these cars is different from the rest. I mean, they're really just bunched up together, and that just causes for more chaotic races. And really, it's the Shell series that has the most chaotic races out of all 3 series, with the most DNFs and casualties.
Yep, and so I'm looking at Dover here. Last time there were only 15 cars that finished the race, and only 7 finished on the lead lap.
But now, we might get like 12 cars that finish the race.
All right, so I'm gonna
Actually,
look
no. I think we might get 17 cars that finish the race, and 12 that finish on the lead lap.
Wait. Are you telling me that 33 is still going?
Oh,
Or
never
no?
mind. Nope, he's not.
Okay, I was about to say there's no way.
And this will be a quick yellow.
So we got 2, 4. Let's see how many cars we got. Okay, 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, 10, 12. So we got 14 cars left, I think.
Oh yeah, now the DNFs are just gonna start going up here.
All right, so let me look at Michigan here. Let's see if that.
Yep, here we go. And we have surpassed Dover.
Yep.
14 guys left.
Okay, so what season for Michigan with the most DNFs?
I think that was like season 2.
Okay. I'll look for that in a moment.
But here we go. I think these are the final like 10 cars that are still contending for the win here. Here we go.
So here we go.
And the 36 will take the green flag once again. He and Austin Place have been battling for the win. Green flag.
As they head down to turn 1, it is all quadruped with the lead over Austin Plays.
Oh, here comes the 67 though. Quad's gonna throw a block, I believe. He does. Now where's the 67 go? Now he has pressure from the 78. He's got to make a move, but now the 21's sticking it to the inside of the 78. 21 gets very tight, sends himself and the 78 up the racetrack. Tell you what, I think this track is very slick for these drivers.
Yeah. And 78's gonna get a little wide there.
We got
He's gonna
somebody
get back
pitting
in
the
line.
back.
What?
We got somebody pitting in the back.
That is the 0. So he'll be out of the way of the leaders. Now here comes the 67. Going to the inside. I think this will be Austin Play's first win in the Shell Series.
He's never.
Oh! It got really tight there.
Now Torek going for 3rd here.
I swear to God, if you'd actually jinxed that, I was gonna laugh.
Yeah. 67's going to make a very risky move. He's going to slide up and take the lead away from the 36. But now the question is, can the 36 respond?
He is gonna have enough time to.
But he's got Torek all over his back bumper. Now here comes the 21 for second. Oh, the 78 gets turned back onto the racing surface. Oh, wow.
Wow.
Are you kidding me?
Oh. That could have been so much worse. Oh.
I didn't think we could have another caution, man.
Are you kidding me?
No?
No. No.
Simple honest truth, no.
And the 21's around! The leaders are wrecking!
Oh, wait.
Are
Oh, no,
you
no,
kidding
no,
me?
no, 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 oh. Oh.
My God. This is... Oh, I'm speechless.
I don't even know what to say anymore.
I'm
This-
speechless. I am totally in shock.
I've never seen anything like it. It's like
This is just on different levels of unbelievable.
And the fans are dead silent. You can even see some leaving the track already.
Oh yeah.
well, if you're people that like Rex, you're sure enjoying this.
But
Oof.
wow. It's just never gonna end. Like it's just never gonna end.
All right.
Let's take a replay and see what happened here. 78 on the
so-
outside of the 97.
And
He
then
goes up the track
the
and he gets
94.
help from the 94. 78's gonna get turned to the inside. He initially saves it, but that inside wall just pops up very
Big.
quick, and he's gonna slide up into
Ooh,
the racing surface. I think he actually might have clipped the 98, but it was very close. 98 is lucky to get away.
absolutely, and so now, with that, it's just
But the
like-
leaders wrecked each other on the race back to
so
the
it
yellow.
was Torak and Quadruped. I want to see what happened there.
Oh no, they were
Uh,
battling for second actually. They were battling for second. The 67 had the
Oh,
lead.
okay, yeah, okay. So what happens here?
Did the 0 possibly get in the way? Oh, the 21 just shoved the 36 up the racetrack, and they just go to the outside wall. I'm not sure what Torak was doing there.
That is just okay then. And then
And the
oh,
98 plows into the 36, and God, I don't even know what to say.
oh yeah.
And so now the 8 will get the free pass. This is like, I mean, I have no words. Like, really, I have no words.
I
It's
I honestly thought Dover last season was going to be the worst show race we've ever seen. Appears it's not.
No,
no,
definitely
I mean,
not.
Yeah, it's just unreal. So I don't think any cars are going to DNF from this.
Well, I'd at least hope not.
Quad's
Looks like none have come onto pit road.
Quad's probably going to DNF after like a couple of laps. There's no way he's going to keep that thing going. You saw how hard that hit was.
And
This is I only have one thing to say. This is beyond Dover levels of bad.
This makes Dover look like a good race.
I know. And if you were here to watch Dover last season, you would know what we're talking about
yep.
and how bad of a race that was. But really, this just tops the chart in the Shell Series.
Yeah, and as I mentioned, fans leaving the track after what can only be described as a crapshoot of a race.
And guess whose fault it is? Sean Ard.
Probably.
Okay.
This is,
We know Sean's tradition of touching all the cars.
he's
and
here now.
Really, it worked. It really worked today, Sean.
Where
It
the
really
hell
worked
did you
today.
come from?
Out of nowhere.
It really worked today, Sean.
It did. I'm enjoying this. I got the popcorn out. I'm sitting back and just enjoying it.
Well, well, if you need to, you can be my hauler. So
Hey,
No,
hey,
we're not.
guys, remember Knoxville 2021 in trucks? Yeah, now you know.
yep.
Yeah, I think I might have just pulled a Coca-Cola shell from I think 2 seasons ago when I became a menace.
Yeah.
I'm becoming one again today.
All right. So hopefully you can get this race in since I got dinner in 5 minutes. So-
Yeah. Well, hopefully.
Hopefully
we're gonna
we
go
can-
green.
Hopefully we can
I'll tell
end
you
this
what, though.
race.
The pace car has probably done more laps than the drivers.
Might as well award the pace car as the
Probably.
winner.
Yep.
Actually, never mind. He hasn't done more.
No, the pace car will get top 15. That would be a career best.
Yeah. So we're going green this time by.
Okay, good.
Hopefully going green for the last time.
And please, for the love of all that is holy, don't wreck.
No
It's
guarantees.
yeah,
Uh-oh.
no guarantees.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
No, we're good. They didn't run into each other.
I can't.
They, just,
I can't
They
take this
faced-
race seriously anymore.
they phased through each other. It's okay.
Look at the amount of cars we have left.
It's only 14.
And tell
This
me
is clear.
this is a good race. I dare you.
No.
Exactly.
You know, as a team owner, you know,
Oh, by the way, if you're an admin, check the Fanta official Stew chat.
Yeah, I did.
wait, hold up. Oh, okay. All right.
Of course, Sean says this is a good race.
I think he's being sarcastic
Yeah.
because of his running joke.
Yeah.
But here we
Alright.
go. Will it be the 67 or 97, or will they end up in the wall too? I think this has gone on longer than most of the regular cup races.
Up and here we go. So 4 laps to go here at Indianapolis.
The 55 has Firestone. He should be using Firestone tires. God damn it.
Oh yeah, he has Firestone with Goodyear tires.
Matthew, you're not wrong.
But anyways, going back green here.
Let's get
Hopefully
this
for the
right.
last time.
If they can
And
make it
hopefully
all
you
the
don't-
way to the end, oh please.
I hope they don't get to agree my checkered. But here we go. Austin Plays leading them back to the green flag. 4 laps to go.
It's a great jump by not only the 67 but also the 97 on his tail still.
If they wreck again, I'm gonna laugh.
I swear to
And,
God, if they wreck, I'm dipping. I'm kidding.
But now, the 97
wasn't
looking
my
to make
toy
a pass.
Oh, don't worry, I'll pull
Can the
another.
67?
I'll
Can the
pull-
67 pull away?
Oh, don't worry, I'll pull another one once they get close to the white flag. Don't worry, Matthew.
'67's got about a few tenths on the 97 here. So they now have 3 more times around. Can the 97
Three.
catch the 67?
3 laps to go. We should definitely start considering looking at an eye on that the back part of the. Should we even call this a pack?
No, they're also slow. But anywho, now the 97, can he make one final charge on the 67? He's got about 2 tenths to make
You know
up.
what's funny? You know what's funny? All of these wrecks throughout this entire day, the defending winner is still in this
Yo,
race.
Connor, I'm trying to commentate the finish.
All right.
But anyways, 2 laps to go for the 67. And it's appearing that he's pulling away from the 97 here. If the 67 can just make it 2 more times around, or just one and a half more times around, then he'll get his first career Shell Series victory for Wolf Motorsports. Coming to take the white flag and finally mark the end of this race. The white flag is in the air. And it's for Austin Plays.
Thank God.
Just so dominant through the last portion of the race, battling Quadruped and Torak. And after they wrecked it, I think it was over from there. 67 just simply had the fastest car. 97 tried his best to put up a fight, but ultimately it's not going to be enough. As the 67 heads down the backstretch into turn 3 and through the short chute for the final time. As they come out of turn 4 And down the front straightaway, it'll be the 67 of Austin Place getting his first career Shell Series win at Indy. Team Marvel.